and welcome to the Pascal and Piper Show. Woo! We had a couple of minor difficulties, so Piper can't join me, just like I couldn't join her in the last one. So it's just me today. Pretty exciting. Anyways, woo! So today I'm talking about vision boards. So because it's the start of the new year, we're super excited. So we're going to do vision boards. I have a couple that me and my mom have done before, and then I'm going to do one with you. So what you're going to need is some glue, a magazine, and a piece of paper or a foam board or anything you want to glue, like things that you want to add to your vision board too. So that's what you're going to need. But show you the ones that me and my mom have done. So I did this one, and we used canvas, and then we glued magazines and then Mod Podged it all together. But this one's mine. So it has a girl made out of, like, somebody painted out watercolors that I found in a magazine. It has a girl on a desk. It has a clock, like, showing the world. It has another girl. It has a lot of paintings out of magazines. It's got this girl in the world. It's got them flowers. It's got this lady. It's got the words, "There is no map to the future." It has somebody made out of paper and their brain like growing. It has this picture of somebody hiking. It says, "Find your bloom." Has some other lady, a cat. It has this sign that says, "And what a beautiful, brilliant, bewildering feeling it was." So this one's mine. Isn't it cute? And then this one's my mom's. She did hers sideways, so you could definitely see it better. I'll put it on this side of me so I can see it too. It's got two children. It's got some palm trees. It's got the word breathe, some other words. Feel connected, once upon a time. It's got a lady and a lady at the ocean with some birds, and a yoga lady and another lady. So yeah, pretty exciting. So we are going to do the same thing today. We're just going to make smaller ones on just a piece of paper. I've got all my magazines. I've got my, oh, you also need scissors, unless you don't want it to be. So I got all my magazines. I have scissors, glue. You don't need scissors, you can just rip them out of the pages, but I like to have them all nice and neat and square. Okay, and then, okay, so I have my piece of paper. Now, I have a bunch of magazines. I already have things that are cut out of some. But what I do is I go through the magazine and I flip through it. I first look at all the pictures, deciding if I want to take any of those pictures. And then after I look at the pictures, I go back and I look at the words. So there's this lady hiking. I'm gonna do that one. And then I just kind of rip the page out before I rip the page out before I cut what I want out of the page, because what if I want the words later? So you just rip it out, look at it. Ooh, this is pretty. And then you kind of just look. And then, like I said, once you look at all the pictures, you go back and you look at the words. Because you never know what you're going to miss out on. And then you just kind of cut things out. Pretty exciting. Ooh, my favorite thing is salt. This one's more about food, and I'm not really into food, so not that magazine. This magazine looks good, though. Ooh, this is pretty. And you just kind of rip, cut, place where you want to put it. Don't. I just kind of go through, decide, do I want that, do I not? Sometimes you can go with just all words and no pictures. I tend to go more towards pictures because pictures are more exciting to look at. My definite go-to magazines are called Breathe. My mom gets them in the mail all the time. And they're definitely cute. Okay, and then once you think you have a decent amount, you're going to cut whatever you want with your scissors or rip it, whichever one, because some people like that ripped effect. I'm going to go with the cutting because I think I could get more on my paper that way. But you could always cut it out and then rip it as well, too, if you do want that kind of ripped effect. And then I like this picture. And then you can hang these up on your wall. You could put it on your desk. You could just have it on a table and then come look at it eventually sometime. Depending on what you want to do with it. We usually hang ours in this room that I'm in, the craft room. We usually hang it in there, and then we can look at it when we walk by, or look at it when you're walk by, or when you're in the room. So you don't have to look at it all the time. You can look at it sometimes, all the time, no times. You could just know that it's there and be like, okay, whenever you do need to look at it, you can look at it. It's more for your ideas and what you think about it. The pictures can be big, small, medium-sized, whatever. You can cut pictures in half. You can decide to leave some pictures. Okay. Let's see. Then you take all your pictures. I'll show you all my pictures. I have this picture of salt because I've recently been getting into salt. Super exciting. And then I have this California. Where's my camera? I have this California because I live in California. I have this picture of somebody hiking. I have this picture because I've been recently getting into bicycling. I have this picture of everybody's hands in the middle. Then I have this picture. So now I have to decide how I want to put it on my board. What do I want to cut off and what don't I want to cut off? I think this picture is going to be the background. I'm going to glue it just like that. Then you take your glue and you put it wherever you want it to be glued. Now, glue goes a long way, so you do not need a lot of glue, but you want it to stay. And then see how like I have like the little flaps that are up in some corners, and I take the glue and I go back around and I cover wherever I didn't get glue. So that's all glued down and good to go. Sometimes you have to hold it more. Because it tries to come up. And then you're like, no, stay down. So then you glue something, and then you can put things on top of other things. You can keep them not on top of other things. Whatever you think you should do, go for it. That's my motto. And then it can go off the paper, or it can stay all on the paper. I like to go off, and then I go back with like my scissors, and I cut it all back off. So like this picture I'll have off of the board, and then I'll go back and I will cut it so that it's not off the board anymore. And then I think I want to put this one down here. Vision boards are a good way to, like for the vision boards I showed you, we chose one word to represent ourselves for the year, and then we did everything about that word on the board. But you could do like, oh, what you want to do for the year. Like say you want to learn how to cook. Okay, put a bunch of things that you think would be easy to cook on your board type of thing. Or maybe it's just like mini life goals that you want to complete before the year ends or things like that. And then you can come back to it and look at it. Makes it easier to know what you want to do. I think I'm going to cut this lady out. But I did like it all together. But it didn't fit me well. Yeah. And then I think I'm gonna put this over here. And I'm gonna put, where'd my California go? I was like, where did it go? I don't know where I want to put this. I'll just put you over here. And then you need more glue to keep you down. And then I'm going to put you over here. Okay, so this is what it looks like before I cut it. And then you need to make sure it's dry. Oh man, I cut this lady's head off. Let's do this. Move you. I'll just cut it off. Like that, and then put you back. I'm getting so you can't tell that I cut it off. Okay. There we go. Okay, and then you're gonna go around and you're gonna follow your paper. You can cut a little bit of it off if you want to, but you're going to cut the excess off so that it's not there. Unless you want to leave it, then you can totally leave it. But I kind of want mine even sized. At least a little. And ta-da, mine's done. So see, I got my salt up here, I got this big one, I got the trees, I got the people, got the bicycle, and the California. And then you can just hang it somewhere, and I could see it every day. Or I could leave it on the desk and not see it. I will know what they all mean. But somebody else would just be like, oh, that's pretty art. Smart, right? So this has been vision board making. I can't wait to see what you guys make. Post it in the comments down below and I can definitely see them and I will respond and be like, yeah, go you. That's cute. I hope you guys had a lot of fun, and me and Piper will see you next time. Bye!